I have to tell you, I love Gen Z.
I see our college students up there. And let me just tell you, I love Gen Z. I don't know if some, I love Gen Z.
What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories, and they have a resident assistant. They make really bad decisions.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? I grew up understanding the children of the community are the children of the community.
We all believe that when we talk about the children of the community, they are the children of the community. Responsible behaviors among everybody in the community, and just because you legally possess a gun in the sanctity of your locked home doesn't mean that we're not going to walk into that home and check to see if you're being responsible and safe in the way you conduct your affairs.
Have you heard from...
I support buybacks, and I think that, look, we have 5 million assault weapons on the streets of America, and we have 5 million assault weapons on the streets of America. Great question. I do believe that we need to do buyback. We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program. It's got to be smart. We got to do it the right way.
I've made very clear my position on fracking, and then this business about taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away.
I grew up a middle-class kid. My mother was hardworking. She raised me and my sister Maya.
So, look, I grew up in a middle-class family. I grew up as a middle-class kid. I come from the middle class. So I was raised by our mother. We lived for a long time in an apartment. Wheels on the bus go round and round. These are going to remain yellow school buses, because who doesn't love a yellow school bus? They will remain yellow, but their heart will be green. Electric school buses, which, by the way, that's part of my Green New Deal, that by 2035, all school buses will be electric.
25 million children in our country a day ride school buses, smelling those fumes. These are real issues. And
the bus has Wi-Fi and even USB outlets next to every seat. I mean, come on, imagine.
Who doesn't love a yellow school bus? Wheels on the bus go round and round. As a democracy, we know there's a duality to the nature of democracy. The nature of democracy, there's a duality to it. It has two sides to it. There's a duality to the nature of democracy. Incredible strength. On the one hand, there's incredible strength. Oh, it's so strong.
It comes in the morning.
I learned, I think I was, 22 when I started that work. I learned that with the swipe of my pen, I could charge someone with the lowest level offense. And because of the swipe of my pen, that person could be arrested. They could sit in jail for at least 48 hours. They could lose time from work, and their family maybe lose their job. They'd have to come out of their own pocket to help hire a lawyer. They'd lose standing in their community. All because of the swipe of my pen. Weeks later, I could dismiss the charges, but their life would forever be changed. So I learned at a very young age the power